Once upon a time, in a small, picturesque town, there lived two friends named Alex and Sarah. They had been inseparable since their childhood, sharing secrets, dreams, and countless adventures. Their friendship was the envy of everyone who knew them. As they grew older, their paths diverged. Alex was an aspiring artist, while Sarah pursued a career in business. Despite their different interests and busy lives, their bond remained strong, and they continued to support each other in their endeavors. One day, Sarah received an exciting job offer that required her to move to a bustling city far away. She was hesitant about leaving her hometown and her best friend behind, but the opportunity was too good to pass up. She decided to accept the offer and moved, promising to stay in touch. In the beginning, they kept their promise. They exchanged calls and messages, and Sarah visited their hometown whenever she had the chance. However, as her career took off, she found herself with less and less free time. Alex, on the other hand, was still struggling to make a name for himself as an artist. He relied on his part-time job to pay the bills and didn't have much money to visit Sarah in the city. Months turned into years, and their communication became sporadic. Sarah's job consumed her, and she no longer found the time to visit their hometown. She was building a successful career and living the life she had always dreamed of, but she had little time for Alex. Feeling neglected, Alex reached out to Sarah one evening, expressing his longing for the days when they were inseparable. He missed her dearly and wanted to catch up. Sarah, however, was in the midst of a hectic work project and dismissed his request with a curt response. She assured him that they would connect soon, but never found the time to follow through. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Alex began to feel that his friend had changed. He felt like an afterthought in her busy life, and it hurt him deeply. He couldn't understand how someone he had shared so many cherished moments with could become so distant. Despite his frustration, Alex decided to give his friendship with Sarah one last chance. He sent her a heartfelt letter, pouring out his feelings and telling her how much he missed her. In the letter, he suggested that they plan a weekend getaway to rekindle their friendship. When Sarah received the letter, it struck a chord in her heart. She realized how she had let her busy life consume her, causing her to neglect her dearest friend. She knew that she needed to make amends and reconnect with Alex. Sarah made arrangements for a weekend trip to their hometown, and they met at their favorite spot by the river. As they embraced, tears of joy welled up in Alex's eyes. It had been too long since they had shared a meaningful moment together. Sitting by the river, Sarah began to apologize for her selfish behavior and neglect of their friendship. She confessed how the pursuit of success had blinded her to the importance of the people who had been with her through thick and thin. She expressed her gratitude for Alex's understanding and patience. Alex, although hurt, found it in his heart to forgive his dear friend. He understood that life could be demanding, and people sometimes lost sight of what truly mattered. Their bond was too precious to let go of over a few years of neglect. Together, they reminisced about their childhood and all the adventures they had shared. They laughed, they cried, and they made plans to ensure their friendship would never be neglected again. The weekend getaway turned out to be a turning point in their friendship. It reminded Sarah of the importance of cherishing the people who had always been there for her. She made a commitment to strike a better balance between her career and her relationships, ensuring that her success wouldn't come at the expense of her loved ones. As for Alex, he learned the value of forgiveness and the strength of a true friendship. He realized that people could change, and sometimes they needed a gentle reminder to get back on the right path. The story of the selfish friend teaches us that life can be demanding and success can be alluring, but true friendships are worth the effort and time required to maintain them. It's essential to cherish the people who have been there for us, even in our busiest moments. And it's equally important to recognize when we've strayed from the path and make amends before it's too late. Alex and Sarah's friendship endured the test of time, reminding us all that a true friend is worth their weight in gold.